Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Deku Air Force. So it's that, where he does the, is it Detroit or Delaware smash, where he flicks his finger and uses the air. So I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast, okay? So usually I start with the character's face, but today we got to start with the hand itself because it's like real close up to the camera. And it's massive, so it's like the biggest thing. So it goes from like here down to here somewhere. So it's like massive. It's all in this area, okay? So we're starting in the same way. Center point is here. You come up, and then his finger starts on the right. So you start with the curved line like we do with the eyes usually, right? So we just curve a line across. So this is actually the top of his finger now, okay? And you just want to make Deku's head is in here. It's much smaller than the hand because his hand is like real stretched out. So just make sure you leave enough room at the top here for Deku's head, right? But we're above halfway for the top of the finger, okay? So the index finger is going to come down then further down like so. Like it looks like a hook that way. And then we've another bump just for the side of his finger there, and then the other side of this curves down like so there, and this kind of comes in along his glove and there. So if you kind of put a bird's beak down here, you'd have a bird's head. That's the kind of shape there. And then another bumping curve line for the finger there. And this one slightly bumps outwards. That's kind of his index finger, right? So back here, we have bumps for his knuckles running down this side, okay? So we'll do those first. So just to get each finger in the right place, because we don't want to place them in the wrong way. So curve line for a knuckle. Another one here. So they're like up, down, kind of like mountains in the distance. That's what I always think of knuckles when I'm drawing them, like so. So we're running diagonal down this way, and this is about the same distance down again as his whole top of this finger, right? So here to here is about the same as here to here. Okay, you want to go down real far. Okay, last knuckle for his index, or for his little finger, should I say. Just there. So, they're the knuckles, right? And then two fingers come out of it, and then we have, so he's doing this like, so this kind of thing. So this is the finger here that we've drawn, sticking up, and then these two, the thumb and his ring finger, are touching. Okay, so we'll do those. We'll do these three and then those two. So I think it's easier that way. So we have our knuckles, top of his finger, and then middle finger is going to come down diagonally, right? Real far, okay? Then the other side of that finger is up here. So that's like, this is like the middle finger knuckle. So the finger comes down from that. So then this comes out, curve it down, and then bring it around for the top of the glove and his knuckle, right? Just there. So that's this finger here. Okay, so we're about to go. So it's like the thumb is holding it back, winding it up, and then it's going to release, right? So that's this. So like to make that a bit more clear, we'll add some detail. So like we have a knuckle line there, and then we have some knuckle lines running across the top of that there, and there's some hatching going back like so, and then some coming down. Slightly get smaller as we go in, like that, okay? And maybe a line across the top of his knuckle there. So his thumb then is underneath because we're doing this, okay? So come out, they're touching, so come out from here. And then this comes up like so. And then a knuckle comes out here. So really take your time with this. There's a lot of complicated shapes and how they relate to one another. So hit pause a lot and take your time. So we've knuckle for the thumb going up, and we're going to go back in up into here, okay? So this is going to go to there. And then curves around and then back in behind his finger because he got that big glove on. So you would think it like joins back in here, but it's because he has a green section of his glove and a white section, so it goes in behind his finger. And then the thumb, the other side of it, so curves around here. Like that. And then we'll bump it around here, so we're adding folds now for his clothing. The glove, you know, folds going up this way. And back in, and we'll join that final line of the thumb just there, okay? And then there's some details inside here, so like fold lines for the glove, like the green, a line separating the green and the white section just here, coming around the top of his thumb, and a couple more lines for inside the glove. Like so. And then a line that separates the green and white section on top of his index finger as well, so it comes around like so. To there. Like so. And we'll put some hatching here as well. Okay, so hopefully now you can see a bit better what I was talking about when I was talking about we're doing this section here, these three fingers, right? Middle finger, thumb, index finger. So that's basically that. And then we just have two fingers sticking down here, just like real straight. Like they're going like down, straight down like this, okay? So the middle finger, right? So it curves down like so, right down to the bottom of my page. Okay, and then we'll bring it back up, so it like comes around and comes back up. Hopefully you can see the bottom there, can you? I'll bring it up a little bit. So it comes around, so it goes the whole way around here. Okay, and then comes back up this way. So they look super big, right? Real big hand, real big gloved hand. The index finger to middle finger knuckle is about the same as middle finger knuckle down to the bottom of that finger. And then he has a line that separates the green, like so. Oop. And he has like a knuckle line just on top here, like a fold, and then some hatching going down this way. Okay, and then his little finger comes down like so, sticks out, similar sort of shape, and then we'll bring it around the bottom, back into there. And we will add a line just for the green and white, like so, with some hatching there, and we'll add some hatching here. Okay, and then like the inside bottom of his glove just comes across between the middle finger and his ring finger, so just like here. Okay, So that's the hand, right? That's the main sort of part, apart from the face. So part of that glove, this Air Force glove, has got this big sort of circular sort of section going around the whole thing. So it's like a big curved section that comes out from behind his index finger, say this way. Right? Starts there, curves all the way out and around and goes down into here. Right, so like a real big circle. And like if you have like something, a compass that you could place here to draw like a circular line or something to trace around circular, feel free, but I'll just go ahead and do this. So this curves around, right? So we try and keep it as circular as we can. Boom. Okay. Right, so not bad. And we got to do that a couple more times, right? But we'll add those Air Force knuckles, those vents that are on it first, right? So there are these boxes just in here, like so, okay? And they could like come down that way as well, and then like up, across, down here, up, across, down here, and then another one here. Like so. Another sort of golden section down the back there, and then another one, a smaller one, just here, like so. They're just like these sort of gaps, or hard to describe really. They're just on top of each section. Of anyone who knows the Air Force, the glove, the design, will know what I'm talking about anyway. And if you don't, find out. Yeah, sorry. So we've got a two more circles. Right, so we have a small one coming across here, curved line going right across into there, and then we go again. Trying to follow the line we did already. So, and then two more, I think. Yeah, two more. So. And one more. Okay, and then there may be some extra lines just inside here, diagonal, like so. Like that. Okay, so that's the hand and the glove, right? The basic idea. So we're going to go up and do Deku's face, and then we will join everything together, okay? So his eye is right above his index finger, right up here. It's real small. So we're going to start with his eyebrow, right? Because it's small and it's easy. It's a tick just here. Okay. So just leave enough room that you can fit his actual eye in, right? So tick like that, and then his eye is pretty simple. It's just like a curving line like that around this side, and then it comes underneath, back up into there. Okay. And then his iris is kind of a long circle, so it's like an oval, just here. like so. And his pupil just in there. Okay, so his other eye, same sort of thing, right? You start with sort of kind of a tick going up that way. His eye, right? So we start with a curved line just coming down the back here again. Real round, sort of simple eyes on Deku. And then bring it across like so. And back up to his eyebrow. Okay. So you can thicken up that line if you wanted. Just there. And then his eye again. So like a long oval sort of line. Shape curving around here. Like that. And then his pupil in the middle. Okay. So his nose in the center, real easy, just a little sort of dash like that. Could have some hatching just coming down the side, but not really too much at all. So his mouth, he's gritting his teeth. It just comes out from behind the glove here. Down. Curves around into there. And then just a kind of a line for teeth just coming across this way. You can put a bit of a shadow on the side here if you wanted. So his hood sort of sticks out from the finger here, right? So it comes out that way. And then his face comes up the side. Just a small little line there, just for the side of his face. And it hits his hair just here. So we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So his hood comes up that way, and then side of his face just there. Okay, so then we'll do his hair. So Deku style spikes. A spike for his fringe. We want one that comes down kind of over his eye just here, comes back up, and then another one comes down this way, goes back in, spike like so, down towards the middle. Another one comes down here, back up like so. Another one spikes down here, back up there. And then this one comes down around his eye. And two more small ones just there. And then another one spiking out this way. Like so. And he could have like an extra sort of frown line just on his head here, like a wrinkle or something just here. And I guess we can see some of his freckles on his cheek on this side, like a little bit, so like two of them maybe, like there. Can we see any on the other side? Not really. You maybe should see one just here. So we'll put one in. It's not Deku without his freckles, is it? So his hood keeps going up this way on that side and keeps going up this way on this side. Kind of curves around there. This one's sort of similar, like so. And then we can see some sort of ear lines and stuff just inside here. There's another hair spike there. And then you can see like his ear sort of just sticking out kind of in there. And on that side, can't see too much of it because of the hair and stuff, but see a little bit. And then like some ear lines, bones and ligament lines just there. So then the rest of his hair spikes up and around. So we're going right up to the top of my page. So like right up to here. So the spike might go off the top of your page, but that's okay. You want to just make sure you're going up higher than the width of his face. See that? So it's like that's like fringe to his glove. you want to make sure the hair is above that, okay? Real big. And then we're just going to add some spikes. Coming down. Like this. And we're going to bring them all the way around. And remember, hair moves. You don't have to draw it exactly like mine. The spikes don't have to be the exact same position or anything like that. You can just sort of freewheel it as well. Don't worry too much if your things are in different positions or anything like that, you know. It's things like the face and the hands that, you know, you want to sort of get as accurate as you can, because things like that look weird. Hair moves all the time, so it can always be different, you know. More spikes here. I'm gonna go down the other side. Like so. So there. Okay, and it won't be Deku here without adding the dark parts and the green parts, right? So I'll just draw them in and then I'll color them after. So like so. So that's a green part in there. So we got like another one here. Like so, and then he has, it's like the light's coming up from above, so he's got like a green part all across the front of his fringe. So it kind of comes down from here. So we just add like similar sort of spiking pattern to his fringe going all the way across the front. Okay. That's what we got so far. Like so. So in this area it's black and this is green, okay? And then we got some more just in here. So that's green in there, and then it's black in this whole section. You'll see at the end anyway when I color it. So rest of his hood. So the outside of the hood comes out and around. So once we get to this stage, the rest is kind of straightforward enough. And we just got to join it up, right? So more hood sort of lines. This one's kind of bumpy on this side. Goes into there, okay? So we'll join this arm up to this shoulder, right? So we're foreshortened. So what that means is everything that like is coming towards the camera is short, like it's not long. So the whole arm will fit in here, okay? And to do that, you just do a bumping line coming around here, okay? And then the rest of his shoulder just fits here, like so. And, you know, you can have a fold line just in there. That's his whole arm, just there. The other shoulder, bumping down like this, coming out from the hood. And he's wearing a hoodie, so it's like there's a lot of folds on the arm, right? So bumping, bumping down like this. And it stops at the other Air Force glove. So we'll add kind of like what you would say would be an elbow, but it's like the edge of his glove. It looks like an elbow, but I think it's actually part of his big glove. Probably goes right up to his elbow, maybe. Just there. And this extends, goes longer into there. And then we can see the edge of that Air Force glove. So it curves down, out, down. And then we bring it across into there. And then some more sort of detail lines. So there's like a half circle just there, and then some patterns on the glove. Like so. And back here. And another line there. So then all we need to see, so he's up in the air, he's flying, so his jacket is like all puffed out with air. So comes down like so. To there. And then the inside of that jacket just here. And then it should curve across, so there. And then there's like a line on the bottom and the zipper area just there. And then with some lines coming across the bottom of it there. And then the underneath goes across like so. And it hits his leg, so his leg kind of bumps out here. So he's got shorts on. Bumpy sort of fabric line. And then some more details just inside this jacket. Just there. And we'll do his leg while we're over here. So shorts, curves out and down. His knee sticks out here. Goes down. And then his calf and shin kind of curve out that way. And you can just see the other side of his calf coming out, say here. Should be there anyway. Like that. Goes back up under his shorts. The inside of his knee, just there. And right, the other side of his shorts. Can't really see it, it comes down that way. So there's a few fold lines just coming across here. So that's that one, and then yeah, coming across his shorts like that, and then kind of a line down the middle, just here, like so, and then just the other side of his jacket, and then we're done, I think. So it's puffed out in the air like so, this kind of thing, and then out like this, kind of like this side as well. So we got some details for the bottom part. Runs up into there, and then it's got a zipper edge there, and a piece of that hangs down, so it like comes down like here, just a little rectangle. The bit that dangles off, then the underneath there, and the other side comes around like so. Lines for his jacket, and I think that is everything. How to draw Deku's Air Force One. Not Air Force One, Air Force. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.